Okay. And so now we go. One and out. First down and out. Orisol compasses, second down. 20 yards to go. Kickoff went out the bounds of the field.
What did Mississippi?
And we have a dump off. And it was caught by Schachman. Naidov's commenting. Right now we get Yoni's commenting. Quarterback Josh Doherty setting the play, trying to get them off sides. We got player thrown into another. Oh, almost a good reception. Nachi, could you come here for a sec? Can you go other side of the field, please? Sideline. Punt, going not very far, bringing them to the 27. Chuck, 27.
Problem all season punting.
Punting has not been their strong suit at any point. Defense is where they truly shine. So we're going to see Kenma's stout offense with many finalists for many honors playing on this side of the ball. Isaac Thurm getting the ball, scrambling, passing to Schmutter, and being pulled down after approximately 9 yards.
It's one of the guys.
And that is Isaac Thurm running him for a touchdown.
Longest 15 of all time.
Crossing routes. We've seen a lot of players bumping into each other early on, and that is a sack. Oh, but there's a flag on the field. Holding on the defense on one of those crosses that someone hit, and now they're gonna be in some trouble. Oh, got that crossing route, and that is a catch by A.B. Schwartz from Isaac Thurm. Two dominant players with a dominant connection all season long. BT. Handle this for like 30 seconds. And we return. Had to deal with some sideline problems. Play. We got Josh Brody receiving the ball from the snap. Race running and tackle down for a few yards by number 12 of Kedma. For those wondering, this is a last-minute substitution of the cameraman, and therefore, sadly, the prep was not fully done, so the names aren't fully known by most of the players. But the goal is the game, and there's no I in team. Oh, and we got a blitz. Oh, and it's a dump off. It's a dump off, and there was no receiver in the area. It was spiked down, and therefore it was not catchable by the tight end, who, even though he was in the area, was not being targeted, and therefore it is still an intentional grounding. It is repeat third down. Third and goal from the 18-yard line. Quarterback Josh Brody, can he draw up something to keep himself competitive? This team has stayed in every single game they've played all season. A surprise to some that they made it all the way here. That's just a testament to the raw talent that they have with them. And quarterback Josh Brody goes off running, and he is flagged down at the 8-yard line, setting up a 4th and goal from the 8. Fourth and goal. Or if you can spot the ref on the other side of the field, helping player number 9 for Montreal Compasses to figure out his flags, which for some reason people have not been able to figure out all season long. Quite curious. And we have Josh Brody receiving the ball, dumping it off to his tight end, reaching short of the end zone, down at the 1-yard line, 1.5-yard line. Giving Kedma the ball with quite the challenge of going 58 yards. Getting a wave from A.B. Schwartz, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. We are trying to draw him off sides. Didn't bite. Oh, they got someone deep. Oh, and that was almost picked. Great play by number 11 on Oyster Compasses. If his parents are watching, I'm sure they're very proud. I apologize for not knowing his name. That was a great play. What looked like it could be going all the way for Kedma was stopped by 10 minutes left to the half. Second down from the 2-yard line, going for 20. Oh, trying to pass it. Oh, and he is overthrown. Second misstep between the two of them. A rare miss by quarterback Isaac Thurm. Shock. What's that guy's name? Number 6. Is that A.B. Schwartz? Or is number 9 A.B. Schwartz?
Number 6 is active.
What?
I think number 6 is active.
6 is active?
Not 100%.
Yeah, he is. Oh, that's a false start on A.B. Schwartz. A rare false start, rare mishap. This team is usually much more buttoned up. Looks like the lights have hit them a bit too much, and they're a little bit out of sorts. Oh, they got a blitz, trying to get the 2 points. Oh, flag is thrown. Quarterback Isaac Thurm is flagged down at the 8-yard line. Holding on the offense in the end zone, resulting in a safety, which makes the score now 7-2. Scoreboard operator working a little slow. He will figure out to, yep, there we go. Adjusted the scoreboard. And now the rules of safety in this league are that there's no kick. The team receives the ball from their own 25-yard line, and they get a drive from there.
Yeah? I think, yeah. I tried that before. Okay.
I'm sure all of our viewers are looking back to see if that was truly the correct holding call, but we have a lot of faith in our ref, and therefore we know he made the right one. Oh, a quick dump off. Oh, with a flag guard, being called back to the 30-yard line, being called back, and as with every flag guard call, the team who it was called on is complaining about it, pretending like it didn't happen, but we all know that it did happen because we all see it. And then obviously the necessary joke thrown to the ref. We got a lockdown corner. Paul Metzger over here, going on number 2. Not the star receiver, very interesting choice. And we have an incomplete pass by Josh Brody. This Kedma defense, still stout as ever. Maybe they bend, but they do not break. And they're managing very nicely with the short field that they were handed. We got play clock running in the background, if you can see it over there. Otherwise, back to the action. No blitz. And that was back and forth. Oh, and that is an incomplete pass. Oh, and they did not get their ball. Ball thrown in. And now there is a punt. Punting has again not been Oriental Compass's strong suit all season long. Guys got a leg for sure, but directionally a little bit challenged. They get the punt off. This is a beauty of a punt in the end zone. Kneel down for the touchback. That was a beauty of a punt. As I said, great leg, a little directionally challenged, but he pulled it out this time in a crucial point with 5 minutes left to the quarter. 5 points up, Kedma Bnei Akiva. They're going to look to build on their lead to get a little bit more comfortable getting into the second half. Okay, as we have quarterback Isaac Thurm preparing, we have a crossing route. Isaac Thurm has a massive lane, flagged from behind after an 8-yard gain, with the ball being placed on the 17-yard line, giving it a nice second and around 13. Very solid game for first down. If you did that 3 times, you'd get a first down. So definitely nothing to go crazy about. We got a blitz. And the blitz pays off with a sack to put Kedma Bnei Akiva back at the 9-yard line. That was a good call. Key play at a key time as clock keeps winding down as Oriental Compass's defense, which has definitely been their strong suit, has definitely showed up for this game. Blitz is burned. 3rd down from the 9-yard line. 21 yards to go. Inside the 10. We got a false start. bad flinch by the center who moved, and that is going to be called a false start 10 out of 10 times. Brought back half the distance to the goal, putting them on the 5 and a bit. And now it is now it is time. And so we go. Isaac Thurm rolling, finding A.B. Schwartz for a nice game to put them back in contention, to wonder if they should punt or if they should go for it. One would assume that they would go for the punt, even if they have a stout defense. You still want to kick it at the time and not make it into and not risk giving them a short field. And so they go for the punt. Oh, looks like there was a blitz, and that is a boot, who taking it down in the end zone to give it a touchback. Now the question is, do you want to flip the field, give them the touchback, or take 5 yards and go for it? That's the risk. That's the question. Now teams are debating. Clock is stopped, so there could be a conference. And the team is they are accepting the penalty and they're accepting the penalty and going for the 4th and 8. Oh, AB catches the ball. Oh, and gets the first down. A catch and run. Yak, definitely one part of this guy's dominant game all season long. A big reason why Kedma has found themselves there, though there's nothing to sneeze at any of these players. This is one of the most complete teams in the Friday League. Again, just a testament to how hard Or Yisrael Compasses worked in order to get here, playing against such stout competition and staying in the game. Isaac Thurm taking the ball, and we have another false start. Wow. The players are most definitely don't have their head in the game over here. They're clearly too nervous for the lights at the moment. A lot of missteps and mishaps. Hopefully they can correct this going into the second half. Thurm receives the ball. Thurm goes for a scramble. Oh, touched out of bounds on a slip. He looked like he had a lane going over there. He'd be able to get far. The refs are big jokesters, and that is the 1-minute warning. If you're looking at if you're wondering why it is that the live stream has not hit 19 minutes, even though it's a 1-minute warning, it's because we started a little bit late. The refs, how is the game so far?
Seniority.
It's okay. We are going to look at a little bit of the background in the 1-minute warning. Okay. Those are some teams warming up for the following games.
Halftime odds.
Halftime odds. Voting. Obviously, this league is not endorsing or condoning any form of doing such a thing. Oh, we got an Isaac Thurm run. Scramble. Nice blocking downfield. Cuts the lane. Oh, and he makes it into the 9-yard line. Clock is running. Clock doesn't stop. The center forgot to bring the cone, which is just going to waste some of their time. And time is just running. It is 3rd down and 1. Or 3rd down and 2 from the 9-yard line. We got people running Got people running around. We got 23, 22 seconds left in the game. There we go. Dump off to A.B. Schwartz. Oh, and he is pushed out of bounds. His flag is pulled and the clock is running, and therefore they have to call a timeout, which puts it at 4th down and inches. Or Israel Compass's stout defense has another challenge facing them. We're going to see exactly what happens. There are 19 seconds left on the clock. As everyone here knows, the official clock is not that clock. The official clock belongs to the ref on the field.
Best league ever!
How you doing?
Great season.
Great season. See you next year, you know, you'll come back better. Oh, and he's... Oh. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Thank you for coming. I was like, "Kids, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting?" Yeah, I'll see it. You know, I'll see it. If there would be a spring, would you guys be interested?
I might need to recover. But maybe. Touch base.
We're in touch. I'm gonna announce it after prayer. Got the. Oh, we got a. Whoa, we got a. Oh, hook and ladder. Oh, that was a nice play. Hook and ladder by Oyster Compasses. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. 2 timeouts left. Clock stops on a timeout. So they got 10 seconds. They got 2 timeouts. And if they get another chunk play, they're going to get the first down. And this is where we go. And so here we go. Oh, you got a dump off. Oh, good. That is, they call him timeout. There are 2 seconds left to the game, to the half. 2 seconds left to the half. This is not even a Hail Mary from the 19-yard line, spotted by our veteran ref, Matis Goldsmith, who, you know, he's been reffing in the league for a while. One of the best to ever put on the stripes, and along with our ref Shimon Shook, who is with us as well. And now we have trying to call back-to-back timeout. Everyone knows that's a penalty. And so we have a pop-up to... Oh, and that was out of bounds. That was a nice play. A nice pass. And in halftime, we're going to discuss with our next captain. No, I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna send it out before the game. Sorry.
All right,
this is Ezra Dweck, the captain of Moreshet Mafia, the team who's playing in the Jerry Feldman Bowl. We are all very excited.
I don't want to get anything wrong during the game. My flag.
There, right?
This is
What?
It's on the
This
other
is good,
side.
right?
I told on the other side
Yeah.
because you're on the team.
Yeah.
Exactly. I sponsored the
No,
team
but
too.
like,
I
so
told-
Al
just
and
make sure this
everything.
guy knows.
I just
not
know.
identifiable. So
I know he can't go onto the field because he's not identifiable, but he can be on the sideline.
That's fine.
Right.
Just to know who
You
he
can't
was.
go onto the field.
We're good.
Sorry, unless you could get a yellow jersey or something. Get a yellow strand or something because you need to be officially identifiable. But I told them.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
He's running on the field. He's calling timeouts. I'm like, I don't know who you are.
Right, no, it's not. I don't.
He's like, you only said I could.
כן. לכן אתה לא מכיר אותה.
העליון או התחתון?
זה הפלייאוף העליון של שישי.
הם ברמה של המוצ"ש?
כן.
לפי מה שאני רואה,
אתה ראית, זה אותו רמה של המשחק שהיה לפני זה.
מה, של הוורוד והלבן?
The score right now is 7-2. 7-2 Kedma Bnei Akiva are the home team because they are the higher seed. 2 points to Israel Compasses, who are the 6th seed, again the lowest seed to make it into the championship, which is just in and of itself impressive. Right now we have a lull because we are in halftime. We're at the halftime timeout. Teams are adjusting in the tunnels. I don't want to know what Josh Brody, the captain of Israel Compasses, is telling his guys to get that offense moving. We made the rule. In the rule, we had an official question whether one can start with our onside kick rule. The rule in the rule book states that the onside kick can only be done after a score, and therefore Therefore, you cannot start a game with an onside kick, because many would assume that some teams would want to do it, and it's much less surprising for you to do that. That was what the rules committee decided in the summer. If anyone has any recommendations, the rules committee is always happy to receive rule recommendations to make our league an even better league, though that would be a little bit hard.
תגיד, למה לא קיבלו נקודות על הזריקה האחרונה?
כי הוא לא נפל בפנים.
הוא נפל בחוץ.
Okay, טוב. Okay, and we have kickoff. Oh, and the kick goes out of the side of the end zone, which is a touchback. You know, kicking game has been quite a question mark for both teams throughout the season. But so far, Oriental Compasses, besides for the missed punt in the beginning of the game, have really been impressive with their kicking. And we have the start of the second half. Quarterback Isaac Thurm attempting to make some plays and get his team where they need to get. Ball snapped, sending everyone on curls, sending Schmutter on a far out. Oh, quarterback Isaac Thurm, pretending like he's gonna pass, making a guy miss, and getting tackled at the 5 flagged at the 15, 5 yards forward from where the play started for a 5-yard gain. And that now sets it at 2nd and 15. What happened? Oh, and the play was called back due to a penalty, a block in the back, even though the flag was not seemingly thrown. So that is, it was thrown. I just missed it. As I said, I'm the backup commentator. So we got a couple of outs just to make up some chunks of yards. Oh, it was thrown by the downfield ref. I have to keep my eyes open for that. I promise next time we have a commentator, they'll be a lot more professional and know a lot more what they're doing rather than me. And here we have, again, clock. We're in the second half. We got 17:45 to go. Isaac Thurm trying to put this game away, trying to mount a drive to get some nice scores. Oh, going deep for Shachmat, who drops the ball, going incomplete. Flag is thrown by our far ref. The mid ref has made the call, and he is calling a pass interference. Pass interference on the defense, which in this year is a 10-yard penalty. And therefore they went now from the automatic first down. They are now at the 17, they're now at the 27, they were at the 17 before. Again, Oyisrael Compass's line is just doing everything for this team, but their pressure is just being picked apart by Isaac Thurm's legs. The defense has to start pulling flags, otherwise it's going to look like another 6 points for Kedma Bnei Akiva. The D-line is just pushing. One would argue they should make sure that they make a pocket so that they don't give Isaac Thurm the opportunity to run, have a spy in the middle of the field. But those adjustments were obviously deemed unnecessary, and therefore they are continuing with what's been successful all season long. We have a false start on the offense. Schmutter was not set before the play started. He never said, and therefore play is called back. And it is still second down from the 29-yard line with approximately 15 yards to go. Isaac Thurm receiving the snap, going, throwing to A.B. Schwartz. Rus caught it. Down, third down at their opponent's 19-yard line, putting the line third down and a long 6 to go. With this defense, nothing can be taken for granted, and you never know how it's going to end. And so we got Nathaniel Ekman for the touchdown, putting the score at 13-2. You have to wonder what is going to happen here. Are they going to go for one, try to make it into 14-2, or do you go for the 2 points? Significance of this decision is very little, but every point counts. It's a game of inches, and you never know how it'll come back to bite you at the end of the game. We have our very unprofessional ref, Shimon Shook, something that we will be putting an emphasis on in the future to make our refs more official and to officiate the game more professionally. And we have a false start again on the center. Keeps on twitching and moving. Again, the moment is big on all of them. This is a big game. Last season, the same team made it to the semifinals and were knocked out by Flush the Lush, the team that they, by no coincidence, beat out in the semifinals. So this moment is definitely big for all of them. It means a lot. We have ball snapped, going for one, 10 yards. Up to Nathaniel Ekman, caught, pushed out of bounds, and the points are good with the penalty, which will put Or Yisrael Compasses half the distance to the goal on their next drive, making them start from the 5-yard line and not the 10. Correct call by the refs. Very good call. Our refs are one of the best in the world when it comes to reffing. We put in a lot of time and effort to hone their skills and to train them in. And we see the fruits of our labors for sure. And Josh Brody receives the snap. Josh is looking. He's looking. Oh, throwing. Oh, and it is incomplete. And they decide, and there was a holding play on the offense, which was declined by the defense for the very simple reason that they're already far behind. And so why give them, for 2.5 yards? They'd rather take the down. They're lining up trip. Oh, good route concept. Someone wide open. Oh, but it is picked off. Oh, with the run back. Oh, and he is ran back. That was a very, very unfortunate series of events as they had number 11 wide open. Potentially would have gone for a touchdown, but instead he threw it into double coverage, getting picked off by number 12 of Kenma Bnei Akiva. And the rest is history. We got Isaac Thurm passing, going. We got A.B. Schwartz open, and he is overthrown because A.B. Schwartz ran forward after he had called for the ball. We have another piece of laundry on the field with the refs not letting up. But that looks like that was a mistaken pass. That looks like that penalty was because that the quarterback threw the ball after he passed the line of scrimmage, which put him at an illegal forward pass, which means it was dead at the point. Refs communicating in the background. We got A.B. Schwartz on a crossing route, getting it, stepping out of bounds, at the 5.5 yard line, making it third down and 5.5, third down and 6. This is a big play. This play could put away the game with 10.5 minutes left of the game. If they get this, if Oyster makes the stop, it's still all in it. And we have a blitz by the defense. And we have an out route at number 12, and it is caught. And puts them up 20-2. Oyster Compasses have to start doing something, or else they will be in some trouble. One would say that this is it. Like, the game is on the line. If they can't get anything done, this may be the game. Oh, we have an extra point going. See if this makes a difference. Oh, we have a sack. Oh, and we have a blitz. Sorry, not a sack. And then that was a magical connection between Isaac Thurman and A.B. Schwartz, which gives them the opportunity to take the points because that they got it anyways. And the penalty of offsides on the defense blitzing early was declined. Refs communicating. Very important. Our board person is trying to talk to. Oh, okay, good short yardage play. Get it in rhythm. Getting a couple points. We got 20-2. Going hurry up right now. Oh, we got 21-2. And quarterback Josh Brody again going short. Very smart play. Oh, going for the hook and ladder. Being bumped out of bounds at the 25, 24. Third and 4. Not unlike what that player is saying, it is 3rd and 4. This is a good play. Let's see if they could keep this rhythm going and get the first down. Oh, they go for the short yardage pass. Reaching for the first down. Should have continued running. Could have potentially, from 34-yard line, 34 and 20. Could have potentially kept on running. Maybe would have gotten a touchdown. I keep on connecting and disconnecting. That is not a sack. Was not called by the ref. And that was caught by the guy. And I apologize for not knowing anyone's names. As I said, I'm not the main commentator. I am a backup. Oh, and we have another quick dump off. And that again, 5 yards. Just driving slowly but surely down the field, mounting a nice drive, only burning off 2.5 minutes to get already to the 16-yard line. Going hurry up again. Oh, they're not watching the ball. Not watching the ball. There they are, backed up. Approved by the ref. Quit, short. Oh, and that is an intense play. That is why we call this league contact flag football. This is not your mother's flag football league. This is contact flag football where men play. And in this league, we make some hits. That was a perfectly legal hit. Oh, and that is a beautifully drawn up play to bring them short of the first down. It is 4th down and 1 from the 7-yard line. There's now a discussion as to what down it was. That was 4th. The teams are complaining.
That was clearly 6:29. He's not where he's supposed to be when this is called.
Complaining about the ref. We always have complaints about the ref. All players sort of like complaining about the ref because that players don't do anything wrong. So it's just the refs that do things wrong. And so we have Isaac Thurm receiving. He is running for the ball, and he...
Yo, Brody or Jordy, we're playing a 5-on-6 right now.
So they ran for it. Want to do this? You don't have to talk. You could just film. We had someone else that was really supposed to do this, and then there was a miscommunication. So. Oh, and we have A.B. Schwartz open. Isaac Thurm going for the scramble. A flag pulled 5 yards down. Oyster Compasses giving up. It is now 3rd down and 4 from 5.5 minutes left to the game. We have.
Where is it?
What?
Website.
This is on YouTube. Yeah. It's 3rd down with 4 yards to go. We got a nice, and that is a pick. And that is a pick with the flag pulled. Oyster Compasses gaining some traction, coming back to the game, getting corrections between the quarterback, between the ref, and and that's the clock manager handling his stuff. Josh Brody again going short. Again, short plays, driving down the field. Question is, if they were doing this all game, maybe they'd have better success. Question is, do they have time now with 4:40 seconds left to the game? 4 minutes 40 seconds. We have Josh Brody receiving the snap again. Again, their line has been pretty solid. Josh Brody going for the run, and he's scrambling, and he's running, and his flag is pulled at the 11-yard line. And now it is 3rd and a very manageable 2 from the 12-yard line. Obviously, they're running hurry up because the time, again, 4:15. If they got to score here, that would be huge. It would keep them in the game. We have Josh Brody going for a quick pass, getting the first down within the 4, inside the 5-yard line. And now Kedma's defense seemingly is tired, needing to get a breath of fresh air. And now we have 4 tries to get a touchdown, and he gets it, and he reaches and gets it. There's a discussion. It is called back because he jumped. He left his feet with the clear intention of gaining yards. That was a jump. I was contemplating if they'd let it go, but it was definitely a jump. And then we go, Josh Brody going for the quick pass for the touchdown. Crazy catch on the floor. Oh, not normal. Okay, now, with it being a 13-point game, do you go 1 or 2?
Just set it up at 2:45.
And we have, that's a catch. That's a catch for the extra point. That puts it at 21-9. Oyster Compasses are going for the onside kick. The onside kick rule in this league was actually taken from the AAF, which was the first team that had this idea, which is that the team gets the ball at their own 10, at 10 and at 4th and 20 from the 10-yard line. Defense cannot blitz. They get a 4th and 20. They get 1 play. 1 play means everything. That's all that happens. It's a real play. Play counts for anything. If there are penalties or automatic first downs, gives automatic first down. If anything else happens, it's a live play, like a normal 4th down would be played. Doubling up on the left, single on the right, running down, going for it, and he catches it with his feet in, and that is a reception. And as what happens with many teams, 21-9 is the score. We got it. Going deep. Going up, jump ball, and that is caught. And that is putting back the score. What a comeback. Kedma Bnei Akiva is just winded. Or Yisrael Compass is doing everything they want. Wow. From 5 minutes being down 21-2, right now having the opportunity to go down by only one score. And Yisrael Compass's miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. And now they are going for onside kick again. They're going on an onside kick. Calling timeout, or Yisrael Compass is to give themselves time to make their way down the field and get where they need to get. Onside kick is again a 4th down and 20-yard line with no blitz to the defense. Ultimately, a Hail Mary, a pop-up ball. Some teams are better at it, some teams are worse. They were successful once. The success rate of 2 onside kicks consecutively is approximately 2.8%.
It happened 2 weeks
success.
ago. Didn't happen 2 weeks ago.
It happened. Happened at DC Converse, correct. But this is quite the moment and quite the feat of what is about to happen if this game ends up succeeding. Refs are communicating on the field. Kedma Bnei Akiva have to catch their breath. Someone would think maybe they should call a timeout to get settled and know what they're doing instead of fighting. But here we go. Josh Brody receives the snap. Everyone's going deep. Again, same play. And that was a sack, and he was called down. The whistle was blown. That was a sack. He was called down, and the play is dead. Winding down to the 1-minute warning, 21-15. First down to Kedma Bnei Akiva from Yisrael Compass's 5-yard line. If Yisrael Compass's defense can mount the stop, they could get the ball back with approximately 6 seconds left. And therefore, the game is still going to continue running. If anyone was wondering, the player number 11's name is, if I'm not mistaken, Yoni Arnett or something Arnett. And he has been a dominant player for Yisrael Compasses all season. I just am less aware of the names of the players on Yisrael Compasses team specifically. Not just them, other teams. But this is quite the turnaround with the 1-minute warning. Team's got to get it going. The last thing quarterback Isaac Thurm can do is throw a pick, take a sack, take a knee. Don't do anything silly with the ball. Make sure that the last hands to touch the ball are yours. And we start the 1-minute warning. 1 minute. Oh, and Yoni. Oh, and Isaac Thurm is running back, and he's running around, and he is scrambling, and his flag is pulled at the 15-yard line. BT, stop the clock. And this play goes. And this play continues going. It's second down, 51 seconds, no timeouts. This means that Kedma Bnei Akiva has to snap the ball 2 more times. But the game is essentially over. They're waiting. They're trying. He gets down. 48. Play clock starting. Shook, start the play clock. They're going to have to snap the ball 1 more time. And this will be the end of the game. And quarterback Isaac Thurm is ready to get into victory formation.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And quarterback Isaac Thurm takes a knee. And the game is officially over with Kedma Bnei Akiva winning it all. We would like to ask our Danny Taragin, Championship Cup winners, to come and receive their trophies. Kedma Bnei Akiva,
And the ref's gonna break.
Kedma Bnei Akiva, please come to receive
You're Danny Targin.
your Danny Taragin. I can only go so far from the mic because I'm limited by Bluetooth. Danny Taragin Cup Trophy.
Boom.
We also have, we also have medals for all the teammates.
What about MVP? You got MVP?
Okay,
MVP. You give me two.
Captain Paul Metzger, who gets the MVP for the game?
3 or 4 trophies.
Isaac Bird, you are the Danny Taragin MVP.
Guys, this trophy means nothing. You know why? Because that's not possible for any of you guys.
Joe Compasses, please come to receive your medal.
Hello, do you want Yoni? Do you want the sword to be sent in?
Josh. What? Not for you guys? Just give me back the extra. Quite the celebration. So what do you feel about this? How do you feel about this win?
It's great. It's great to win. Amazing.
Are you ready for tomorrow night?
Yes, sir.
For your big game. Tomorrow night's game will be between Kedma Bnei Akiva and Marvelous Midos Machine, two of the champions of their respective tiers and leagues. And now we will end the broadcast.